This isn't the first time I've come across stories about pacts. And it surely won't be the last. Today we'll see the legend of the family. We are in the north of Argentina, although other regions of the country and even places beyond its borders also mention this tale. It is around San Miguel de Tucumán, Salta, and San Salvador de Jujuy, to name a few provinces, where the legend is most often told. Its origins can only be roughly dated to about 100 years ago. Back then, on the vast estates where companies established enormous sugarcane plantations, this dark legend of those lands began. If you look for precise historical traces, your search might lead to the Frenchman Clodomiro Hilleret, who bought almost 30,000 hectares intended for those plantations. With that step, he made that enterprise one of the most important in Latin America at the time. The results were impressive: around 8,000 tons of sugar and 2 million liters of alcohol a year, 50 kilometers of railway, electric light, a telephone station and 10 primary schools for the workers. For that era, it was a sign that the company was thriving. But, as many legends warn, the ambition of those who run such projects often outstrips even the best results. Not even enormous riches satisfied their hunger for more power, more resources, more money, more of everything. So they sought a pact with an entity they called the family. No one ever clearly explains how they made contact, whether the agreement was formal, or how true it was. What became evident after a while, though, was that things started to change on the plantations. The owners began to receive what the pact promised: riches that more than doubled the previous yields, resources to keep expanding. But what was demanded in return? Money? More sugar? More alcohol? If you know the kinds of tales passed down by parents and grandparents, you can guess. After some time, workers began to disappear mysteriously. It wasn't a rare occurrence. These plantations employed many people, so the absence of colleagues who just vanished and were never seen again became noticeable. The family, it was said, took the lives of workers as payment for the agreement. Rumor had it this didn't happen every day or week but roughly one person per month. Alongside disappearances, there were suspicious accidents in the factories: canning machines that crushed more than cans, boiling cauldrons that claimed bodies. These deaths exceeded the supposed one-a-month quota, but the owners dismissed concerns, assuming the family was simply hungrier at times. For them, the profits more than made up for the losses. There was constant hiring. Vacancies were never a problem. Instead of worry, the owners celebrated new successes born of that dark payment. Word of the family spread among the workers. Many said the entity hid in a secret room or chamber within the factory. Any unlucky person who approached that hidden place, whether searching for something or by chance, would be taken. To protect themselves, workers swore by carrying a cross or a rosary around their necks. Some took a dagger to defend themselves. Those objects, they claimed, were the difference between life and death. The survivors who managed to escape and lived to tell about it said so. Those who confronted the entity without a rosary or cross had almost no chance of surviving. Owners didn't want these encounters known. When survivors came forward, the companies quickly called them in and offered large sums to buy their silence. Even those payments were trivial compared to what the pact kept generating for the firm, so hush money was just another cost of doing business. As usual with legends, the identity and appearance of the family vary with retellings. The most common form people describe is that of a dog, but not any ordinary dog. Witnesses insist it is enormous, far too big to be a natural canine. Its coat is black in a way that seems unnatural, its eyes burn a frightening red, and its claws and teeth are huge and relentless. Some even say it walks through the cane fields at night without a head. Other accounts claim it can manifest in different guises: a black, very tall horse that announces its arrival with heavy, chilling steps, a slouched, elegant figure pacing the fields, a pig, or a massive, imposing bull. Always there is the sense that this is not of this world. People also say that the pact does not end unless the secret is passed to the next generation in charge of the company. If the secret is not transmitted, the pact is annulled and all the riches vanish along with the success built on that bargain. For that reason, some believe such pacts persist in certain successful companies, perhaps still in the north of Argentina, or maybe elsewhere. Some say this legend was invented to cover up a real event, but versions of the truth vary. Whether you knew this story or have heard similar tales in other parts of the world, the legend of the family remains one of those whispered bargains where prosperity is paid for in human lives, and a hunger that is never satisfied.